Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the beautiful song of Tom Jobim written in 1958. All that's left is to say goodbye. Two lyrics by Ray Gilbert in 1955. This is the English version of E Preciso Dizer Adeus, which you will also find on my channel. So if you decide to make a mix, it will be possible. I modified the original key to offer it to you in a much easier key, and then also we don't need to use internal transposition of our digital piano. That is all good news, isn't it? However, I recommend that you always read in the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the two letters K and T, key transpose means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, it is 0, so on an acoustic piano tune on 440, it will work very well too. And the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's go to practice, and on the first chord, the introduction. So let me give you a trick just before this tutorial for to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. So you see we are on the scale of C. I'm talking in degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. Okay, we have all roots on that C on all along the keyboard. So you will find the major 7 a semitone below the root, okay, and the 7 on the top, and the 7 a semitone below the major 7. Why? It's because from the 5th major, the 7 is the 3rd minor dominant, okay, and the major 7 is the 3rd major 7, okay. So a semitone below it will always, you will on alternates, it will be not a trick, because major 7, semitone below the root, and the semitone below the major 7, the 7. C7, for example, C major 7. So what we need the root where we are playing with our left hand, the root and the 5th, pom. We play the 3rd major, the 5th, the major 7, and the 9. The 9, you see, that's the 2nd also too. But we say 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because it's an extension, you see. So E, G, B, and D. 2nd chord, F minor 6. Let's have a look and check it out, the scale of F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Root, 3rd minor, 5th and 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So we have F, F flat, C, and D. And then we play with our left hand C and F flat. So C, that the 5th, you see, and the F flat, that the 3rd minor. Okay, and then we play again C, G, and C majors with our left hand, and C major 7, 9 with our right hand, and then we resolve with F flat, again C and F flat, B, D, and E. So again the introduction, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, and then we resolve E flat, B, D, and E, and then we start to sing. So I think if I'm talking to the very beginners, we are looking for a ballad, and then on the next part, 2nd part, we're talking about with the basso ostinato, the bossa nova, like this. There's no use to pretend, bum, bum, we will come to the end, bum, bum. So we can play all this exactly the same thing, but in ballad. For the beginners, it will be really, really interesting. There's no use to pretend like this. We have come to the end. We'll see all the chords, of course, later. Okay. So I mean, let me show you just the melody, but it's just an indication because we didn't play the melody. We are looking for the chords and the harmony because this voice, our voice, make the harmony. Okay, so there's no use to pretend. It's an indication. We have come to the end. All that left is to say goodbye. 1, 2. If I hold you is light, it will show in my eye. All that left is to say goodbye. Bum, 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 bum. So when you go, I won't stop. So we didn't play like this because we are playing the melody with our right hand, but it's not the goal. The goal is to make our melody with our voice. So there's no use to pretend. Let's have a look on the first chord. At the C major 7, 9. Okay, we have C, E, G, B, D. We have come to the end. F minor 6. Of course, with our left hand, you play the root, the F, F, F flat, C, D. All that left is to say goodbye. Again, C major 7, 9, and we resolve by B minor 7, E7. So first B minor 7, scale of B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Root, sun minor, 5th and 7th. We keep the root in place, the third minor in place. We reverse A on the bottom, from the top to the bottom, and the third major, same thing, the F sharp on the bottom. Yes, so we have A sharp, A, B, D. What is very practical, it's very near, very close to the next one, E7. You see, B minor 7, E7. Scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7th. That's the basic harmonic, of course. So we have E, we have A flat, B, and D. So again from the start, there's no use to pretend. We have come to the end. All that left is to say goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I hold you is like A minor 7. Scale of A, 1, 2, in degrees, of course, I'm talking in degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, sun minor, 5th and 7th. So I transpose on this, you see, because we can use a reverse, you see, like this in progression. It's always the same chord, but it's only the notes, you see, like this. For example, if I'm putting the root on the top, it will be all the time. It depends where is my bass. Okay, so it's a A minor 7, but I suggest you use this reverse, the G on the bottom, like this, G, A, C, E. Again, if you always with light, it will show in my eyes. D minor 7. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, major 7, root 3rd, 5th, 7, minor. So we have D, F, A, C. So the root is coming on the top, okay? F on the top, the 3rd minor, and we keep the 5th and the 7th in place. So we have G, A, sorry, C, D, F. So again, if I hold you is light, it will show in my eyes. All that left is to say A minor 7 again, goodbye. So beautiful chord at the D6, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. So root 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 7. You see, the 7 is a semitone, is a we didn't play 7, I mean, we play root, that's the root on the top. D6, 1, 2, 3, we play the 3rd, the 3, 4, the 5th, the 6th, and the root on the top. We didn't play 7, I make mistake, sorry. So G flat, A, B, and D. And then we resolve on A minor 7 again. So again from the second line, if I hold you with line A minor 7, it will show in my eyes D minor 7, or that left, or here, or here, or here. Of course, you make your choice. That's option. All that left is to say A minor 7, goodbye D6 inside, okay? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. And then, so I love this passage. So the A, the notes, so we'll sing. So D minor 7, D, the F, the A, and the C. D minor 7. So G7, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7, root set, 5th 7. You see what is important to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. And now it's really easy to make a G7 in fundamental position. So again from the A minor. So G7. When you go, I won't stop you. E minor 7. E, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roots and minor, 5th and 7. So E, G, B, D. But I will remember. E flat diminished 7. Don't panic, we are looking in detail. Scale, first one, scale of E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Root set, 5th 7. We built from the E flat 7. We keep the root in place, the E flat. We diminish the 3rd, the G from the G flat, the B flat to the A. We diminish the 5th, and we diminish the 7 also for the T sharp to C. So, and now we have E flat diminished 7. We have diminished the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7. So have a look, and then you can reverse those chords on all the keyboard. For example, the E flat can come here, the F sharp on the top. So I mean, you can do that, something like this. You see, bam, bam, bam. It's always the same chord. Okay, so we're gonna use in this fundamental position for itself. But later you will use maybe this form, bam, bam, bam. So E flat, G flat, A, and C. So again from so yes, this line. So D minor 7, G7. When you go, I won't stop you. E minor 7, but I will remember. E flat diminished 7, and then again. E minor 7, G7. Deep, how beautiful it was. E minor 7 flat 5, root 7 minor 5th flat 5, and we keep the 7 in place. The B become a flat, B flat. Okay, so we keep the E, the G, the 3rd minor, and the 5th flat 5, and the 7. So and the root with our left hand, of course. And we resolve by A4 7, A4 suspend. We call suspend 1, 2, 3, 4 on scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th and 7. Okay, so we call that O4 suspend. Suspend to what? To resolve on a minor 3rd or a minor major. Okay, a 3rd major or a 3rd minor. So in this case it will be major. Bam, 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 bam. You see? When you want to resolve, bam, bam, okay, from the 4th to the resolve to the 3rd major. So we have A, D, E, G, bam. So from the, let's go back to the So D minor 7. When you go, I won't stop you, but I will remember. B flat diminished 7, D minor 7, oh, G7. How beautiful it was. E minor 7 flat 5, A4, A7, and then again D minor 7 on all the D minor 7 reverse. Sorry. Root third fifth 7. We keep the root and the 7 in place. The root on the top, the third minor on the top. So A, C, D, F. And all this beauty of love. B flat 6. Scale of B flat. We didn't see this chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Major 7 root. Root third fifth 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we are looking for the 5, 5th, and the 6th. B flat, D, F, and G. Okay, again from and all this beauty of love that was all lost. E minor 7, reverse. Root third, fifth, 7. We keep the 5th and the 7 in place. The root coming on the top, and the third minor on the top, the G. So we have B, D, A, G. And now leave me sad. You remember I have talking about this reverse of the E flat diminished 7, the reverse. We're going to use this one. It will be more interesting because why? Because it's very close. Bam, bam. So we have A, C, E flat, and G flat. But if you want to play that, okay, you can do, of course. But I suggest this one. So again, from and all this beauty of love that was all lost, and now leave me sad. I make mistake of my saying because I was lost. Sorry, and maybe I take a line before. Oh, deep and beautiful it was, and all this beauty of love. Yes, I'm here. That was all lost, and now leave me sad. Yes, I don't want to deny. D minor 7, don't want to betray. G7, don't want to forget. E7, the root third fifth 7, but the root is coming on the top like this. Forget. We resolve by E47, A47. We resolve with A, D, C, G, and the D become a D flat, and then we go on the 9 flat 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flat 9. The B flat, B flat, D flat, E and G with A. So because my love, D 7 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So root third fifth 7 and 9. We have the G flat, A, C, E. So again from because my love in my life, D7 9, you have been from the major mode to minor mode. I mean the F sharp become a F. That 1, 2, 3 semitone are above the root. It's a minor. 4 semitone, it's major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 on the D. Minor mode, okay? Been like a day. G4 7 is exactly like for the A. That the 4th suspend to what? To resolve to the 3rd major. It would be maybe minor, but in this case it's major. So G, C, D, F, and resolve like this. Bam, bam. They're full of sun. C major 7, reverse. So G, B, C, E, and then F minor 6, D major 7. So from the slowly from the so when you go, I won't stop you, but I will remember. Oh, beautiful it was, and all this beauty of love. B flat 6, that was all lost. E minor 7, and now leave me sad. E flat diminished 7, I don't want you denied. D minor 7, don't want you betrayed. G7, don't want you forget. E7, A4 7, A7, B A flat A7 flat 9, because my love. D7 9, love in my life you have been. D minor 9, the third minor, 5th 7 9, lying like a day. G4, full of sun. F minor 6, C major 7, and if you want to make a turnover, you play E7, and then there's no use to pretend, and then you sing again. We have come to the end. All that left is to say goodbye. If I hold you is life, it will show in my eye. All that left is to say goodbye. Oh, so when you go, I don't stop you, but I will remember. Oh, deep, oh, beautiful it. If you want to change, you can reverse the E flat diminished, the E minor 7 flat 5. You see, for example, the root can come in on the top, and then the third on the top. You keep the flat 5 and the 7 in place. What is interesting to be in this position, because you can resolve very easy. You see, from the E minor 7 flat 5 to A7 4th and 7. Bam bam, okay, or bam bam bam, okay, and all this beauty of love. B flat 6, that all was all lost, and now leave me sad. I don't want to deny. D minor 7, don't want to betray. G7, don't want to forget. Because my love, in my life you have been like a day full of sun. Ba-da, ba-da, ba, bam, bam, bam. Then you can finish it with C major 7, of course. So let's have a look. I think you have all the tools to make a so beautiful song in ballad for my friend beginners. And now let's have a look on bossa nova for a little bit advanced. And we're talking about how to do the bossa nova. So let's have a look on the first. Of course, the introduction didn't change, but let's have a look on with our first chord, the C. So, for example, we're going to use 5th, and we resolve the 5th. So we have the C major 7 9, but that the most important is the name of the root. So C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to use the root and the fifth, and we reverse the fifth. I reverse all the fifths, and I keep the root like this. Bum 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 bum. So there's no use to pretend. A little bit slow motion. We have come to the end. Of course, we change on all the chords. In this case, we have F6. So where is the fifth of the F? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the C. So F stay in place, the root, but the fifth is coming on the bottom like this. Boom. Okay. Ba da ba bum ba. All that left is to say. See you again with G. Goodbye. E minor 7. Where is the fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a F sharp. So B and F sharp. The F sharp. Okay, with a root. E with B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth. So it's coming in the bottom. Okay. So what I suggest is to play all the song in slow motion, and I tell you, I try to avoid and just to leave you the point of view of my two fingers. What is interesting? Of course, I didn't play like this normally because, but. And play very simply like this, pom 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 pom, just with the bossa nova rhythm. So and then and I tell you all the notes. Where is the fifth? Okay, and then we carry on like this. There's no use to pretend. C with G, we have come to the end. F with C, all that left is to stay. C with G, goodbye. B with F sharp, E with B. If I hold you with lie, A with E, it will show in my eyes. D with A, all that left is to stay. A with E, goodbye. D with A. Again A minor A with E, and again D with A, and then it's nothing changed. We got major mode to the minor mode, but we didn't change our bass. Ba-da-da-ba. So D with A always, okay. G with D. When you go, I don't stop you. E with B, but I will remember. So interesting on the B flat diminished 7. Normally, where is the fifth of the B flat? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be B flat, okay? But it's diminished, so we are following the diminished. So we are playing the root and the diminished. Okay, again. So you go, I won't stop you, but I will remember. E flat and A, that the diminished, okay. Oh, D with A, G with D, deep or beautiful. It will be exactly the same thing for the A flat, A minor 7 flat 5, because where is the fifth? 1, 2, fifth, 3, fifth. It's a flat 5, so we are going to play E and B flat. You see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally it was minor mode or major mode. It's not important. I mean, roots at fifth, but it's a flat 5. So we are playing the flat 5, reverse the flat 5, E and B flat. So again from the line, G7, deep or beautiful it was. A with E, bamba, and D with A. All this beauty of love, B flat with F. That was all lost. E with B, and now leave me sad. Same thing, E flat with A. I don't want to deny me. D with A, don't want to betray. G with D, don't want to forget. E with B, ba-da-da. A with E, bam bam. Because my love, D with A. In my life you have been major or minor, nothing changed, it was D and A. Like a day, G and D, full of sun. C with G, F minor 6 with C, pam ba da da bam bam ba da bam. Yes, you can finish with G sharp 5, root 3rd, 5th, sharp 5, and the root again, like this. It's an option, of course. Yes, I forget. Like this, for example. Oh, but you can play E7 if you want, and then you can change the lyrics for the new text in French if you want, or you are looking for the tutorials and you have Brazilian, and I didn't have under my eyes the score, but it exists on you'll find on my channel, and then you are looking and you match all the lyrics and will play work, or you sing again. There's no you to pretend. I suggest to play like in tenderness, very slowly like this. Oh, I come to the end. All that left is to say goodbye. Or use choice. You can play from here, or here, you change your octave. You decide what you appreciate better. But what is important is to make the good notes. The B with F sharp, from here to here, or here same thing, and then or the E, pam pam. It's a question of color. You decide. It's option. There's a lot of option. Ba-da ba-da ba-ba. I'm on a side. We show with your eye. Is that left is to say minor 6. Then D6. Ba-da-da bam ba-da-da bam bam ba-da ba ba. There's bam ba-da-da bam 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 ba-da ba ba bam 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 ba-da-da bam 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 ba-da ba bam. You play the first note with the big one, bam ba-da ba bam 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 bam. For example, ba-da ba bam 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 ba-da ba bam ba-da ba 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 bam 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 ba-da ba bam. For example, okay, so I love this part. So when you go, I won't stop you, but I will remember. Oh, deep, how beautiful it was, and all this beauty of love that was all lost, and now leave me sad. Bam, bam. I don't want to deny, I don't want to betray, don't want to forget. Sorry, because my love, in my life you have been like a day full of sun. You can finish in beauty like this. C major 7. So I think you have all the tools. You're training with Bossa Nova. It's so beautiful. I love that. I love this song. I love Tom Jobim. And if you explore my channel, you can discovering a lot of song of bossa nova, and my maybe discovering my love, completely love for Michel Legrand, Tom Jobim, and other ones. And I try the best that I can for to explain to make this tutorial very simply and for the beginners. And I hope you enjoy, because for me it's a real pleasure. So I hope to see you again in my channel for the next adventure. And the last word is enjoy. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye. See you again.